You wake up. But you do not wake up. You drink your coffee. You take your supplements. You sleep your 8 hours. And yet, by noon, you are empty. It feels like gravity is twice as heavy for you as it is for everyone else. You tell yourself you are just tired. You tell yourself you need a vacation. But deep down, you know that is a lie. This is not physical fatigue. This is a spiritual leak. In the year 1645, Miyamoto Musashi fought over 60 duels to the death. He stood alone against entire clans. He marched for days without food. He never knew burnout. He never knew exhaustion. Because Musashi understood a secret that modern men have forgotten. He didn't run on calories. He ran on ki. And right now, while you watch this video, you are bleeding your ki out into the void, without even knowing it. Let me show you how to stop the bleeding. Disclaimer: this content is distilled from ancient philosophy and historical records for educational and motivational purposes. It is not medical advice. If you suffer from chronic fatigue, please consult a medical professional. Before he was the saint of the sword, he was just Takizo. Look at him. He is young. He is strong. He is dangerous. But look closer. His knuckles are white. His jaw is clenched tight enough to crack a tooth. He has not swung his sword yet, but he has already spent half his energy. Why? Because inside his mind, he is fighting 1,000 imaginary battles. Is my stance correct? Is the enemy faster than me? What if I die today? What will people say if I lose? He is physically standing still, but mentally he is running a marathon. This is what the Japanese call Myo no Rikimi, useless tension. And this implies you. You sit in an air-conditioned office. You are not facing a blade. You are facing a PDF file. You are facing a deadline. And yet, check your shoulders right now. Are they raised? Is your jaw clenched? Are you holding your breath? You're doing exactly what young Takizo did. Your body is preparing for a tiger attack, while you're just replying to an email. You are burning jet fuel to ride a bicycle. Takizo won that fight, but afterwards, he collapsed. Not because the fight was hard, but because the weight of his own mind crushed him. You are tired, not because you do too much, but because you feel too much. Takizo begs the master, Sensei. I am empty. I need sleep. I need to rest for a week. Takwon laughs. A cold, sharp laugh. You fool, he says. You could sleep for 1,000 years, and you would still wake up tired. Why? Takwon points to the cracked bowl. Because your problem is not the water. It is the vessel. You think you are tired because you lack energy. No, you are tired because you are leaking it. Look at your rest. When you come home exhausted, what do? You lie down, and you pick up your phone. You scroll. A funny video. A news update. A text message. A girl dancing. Bright lights. Rapid movements. Dopamine spikes. You call this relaxing. The samurai calls this poison. Your body is lying still, but your brain is running at maximum speed processing junk data. This is not rest. This is passive stimulation. You are pouring water into a cracked cup and wondering why it never fills up. To fix the fatigue, you don't need more sleep. You need to seal the crack. You need Mushin. You think Mushin is magic? You think it is some mystical power reserved for monks and warriors? No, it is biology. Modern neuroscience has finally found the name for the energy leak. It is called the DMN, the default mode network. This is a network of brain regions that activates when you are doing nothing. When you are not focused on a task, your brain does not shut down. Instead, it switches to default mode. It begins to replay the past. It begins to simulate the future. It worries about what you said yesterday. It fears what might happen tomorrow. This network is a beast. It consumes 20% of your body's total energy, even while you are sitting still. Imagine a car parked in the garage, but the driver has a brick on the gas pedal. The engine is screaming at 7,000 revolutions per minute. The car is not moving, but the tank is emptying. That is you. That is why you wake up tired. Because even in your sleep, your engine was screaming. Musashi did not know about brain scans, but he knew how to take the brick off the pedal. Science calls it transient hypofrontality. It means temporarily shutting down the prefrontal cortex, the voice in your head, the inner critic, the ego. When Musashi enters Mushin, the chatter stops. The DMN goes dark. The energy stops leaking into the past or the future. It is channeled purely into the now. This is not just focus. This is metabolic efficiency. So, how do you turn off the engine? How do you stop the DMN from burning your fuel? You do not need to go to a cave. You can do it right at your desk. With the Energy Seal Protocol. 3 steps. 3 minutes. Step 1. Tanden Kokyu, the anchor breath. Most of you breathe with your chest. This signals panic to your brain. To seal the leak, you must breathe into the hara, the point 2 inches below your navel. Inhale for 4 seconds. Feel your belly expand like a balloon. Hold for 7. Exhale for 8. This is not just breathing. This physically stimulates the vagus nerve, forcing your body to switch from fight mode to restore mode instantly. Step 2. Ichigo Ichi, one task, one life. Multitasking is the fastest way to drain your battery. Musashi said, "Do not do anything which is of no use." Look at your browser. Do you have 10 tabs open? That is 10 holes in your energy tank. Close them. Keep one. If you are writing, just write. If you are eating, just eat. Treat every small task as if it is the only battle that matters. Step 3. Enzen no Metsuke, looking at the far mountain. When you stare hard at a screen, your vision narrows. This tunnel vision triggers high alert in the brain. Musashi fought with a soft gaze. He looked at everything, without focusing on anything. Try it now. Soften your eyes. See the walls of your room. See the space around your computer, without moving your eyeballs. When you widen your vision, you widen your mind. The tension drops. The energy stops leaking. Years later, the boy Takizo is gone. Now stands Miyamoto Musashi. He faces his greatest opponent yet. The stakes are life and death. But look at him. There is no tension in his shoulders. There is no noise in his mind. He has shut down the default mode network. He is not thinking about winning. He is not afraid of dying. He is simply here. The enemy strikes. Musashi does not need to decide, because there is no gap between perception and action. The decision was made before the sword was drawn. One strike. Silence. Look closely. He does not collapse like he did in his youth. He does not gasp for air. His heart rate barely rises. This is Zanshin, the remaining mind. Even after the battle is over, his energy is still full. He is ready for the next fight instantly. He fought a duel to the death. But to his spirit, it was as effortless as drinking a cup of tea. The world you live in is designed to drain you. Social media algorithms, 24-hour news cycles, endless notifications. They are all thieves. They want your attention. They want your key. If you do not protect your energy, no one else will. You will remain a vessel with a crack, always filling but always empty. Remember the protocol. Breathe into the hara. Do one thing at a time. Look at the far mountain. Stop leaking. Start living. We are building a dojo of the few who choose focus over noise. If you are ready to seal your mind and reclaim your power, do not just watch this video and leave. Make a vow right now. Go to the comments and write, "My energy is sacred." I will see you in the dojo. Class dismissed.